shotgun. The feeling we chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy. Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive.
Well, our little generator is not gonna survive the winter. We were hoping that we could get a winter out of it, but it's just, it's not gonna make it. So this morning it was just struggling. It only put out about half of what it's even rated for before the governor would just kick off and it would trip the charger. So we ended up making a trip down to Coeur d'Alene to pick us up a new generator. This will hopefully get the job done. It's not exactly what we wanted. The price was right, and it'll put out the watts that we need to fully utilize our chargeverter. All right, you ready?
So, well, wait, like how much does this weigh?
The box says 260 pounds. So that's 200 pounds for me, 60 pounds for you.
Yeah, but that is like super awkward and like, oh yeah, that's not happening.
We could push up a bunch of snow and just roll it off the back of the truck.
Sure, that's a great idea.
I'm sure it won't break. We bought the protection plan.
How about we use the ramps?
Oh, that's a good idea. Where do we put those ramps?
I don't know. They're in the garage somewhere.
Oh, okay. Let me go get those. All right. I'll lift up the box and you slide the ramps underneath it.
Okay.
Let me get over here. Let's try to go as close to the center as we can.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, look at that. See? It's basically flat.
Totally fine. Are you gonna do this one?
Maybe. I'm not sure if I can lift over there.
Whoa,
All right, there you go.
Go ahead. Okay.
Okay, so I'll, if you just keep those pushed into the truck, I'll push the box onto the wood,
Okay.
and then as it gets more weight, we'll just ease it down.
Okay.
You'll be fine. Just don't let me push the ramps off the back of the tailgate.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, that's gonna just a second.
All right, let me come over this side.
Go into it, push into it here.
Okay, I'll let you push.
Okay.
Okay, we're basically,
Oh,
so let me look again.
okay.
You're not standing on the slippery spot or anything.
I'm sure I am. We're in snow.
Ready?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're all on the ramps. Okay, so go and lower those all the way to the ground,
Okay.
and then catch. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, good.
Okay.
Let's come around to the side. All right, ready? Here we go.
Okay.
That was anticlimactic.
But nothing got hurt. So
Oh, that almost chopped your tail off. Okay, perfect. All right,
Okay.
you want these now?
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. There,
Here.
right and left.
Oh, that.
I got it?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. And then put this washer on.
Okay. Okay.
Got it. All right, we got wheels.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
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 Yeah. That's where we were going wrong. So the generator came with a funnel, but did not come with the oil. Oil's a little cold. All right, 1 quart in. Let's see if it'll start if I push the remote. All right, it started. Well, you know you're in snow country when you've got to change your shoes just to get to work. We got our solar panels clear, but let's go in and check the batteries to see what level we're at. So our snow drift is getting pretty deep. One of our projects before we put siding on is to put kind of a porch roof on this to deflect the snow sliding off the roof. That way we could use this year round and not have to dig ourselves out all the time. All right. So our batteries are at 20% according to the Victron shunt. Let's see how that compares to the chargeverter. I think I trust the chargeverter more because it's tied directly to the battery's BMS and it says 36%. So we'll go with the 36%. That's still lower than we want to be. Let's see how hard it is to start the generator with our new generator. There we go. The remote is awfully nice. Much better than the drill in the socket.
But if you didn't have the drill in the socket first, you wouldn't appreciate the remote.
That is true. You kind of have to suffer a while before you recognize the blessings.
Yes.
It's climbing. We have it set to 80 amps. What's nice about the chargeverter is it doesn't just turn on at 80 amps. It slowly climbs to the preset amperage. It's kind of hovering right at 70 amps. So we've been running this Predator generator from Harbor Freight for about a month now. We've got about 71 hours on it. At 40 hours, we went ahead and changed the oil as part of the break-in process that it calls for, and it's been doing a really good job. There's a couple things that I like about it. I like the remote start. I like that it's propane or natural gas. One thing I don't like about this generator is the thing I don't like about all generators is that their listed wattage says it's a 13,000 watt generator. That just means that's the peak wattage. The running watts are actually 10,000 watts running off gasoline, 9,000 watts running off propane, and 7,800 watts running off of natural gas. Natural gas isn't an option, so gasoline and propane are the ones we're using. So this has a 50 amp plug, but it's only rated for 42 amps output. So let me know in the comments if you know how this works, but it seems like this generator is limiting how many amps can leave the generator out of that one outlet. Because we can hook up to that outlet and get it into the chargeverter. The chargeverter will max out at 70 amps, but it doesn't bog down the generator. I can plug things into other outlets, and like while this is charging at 70 amps, I can still run my 110 volt welder without the generator bogging down at all. So there's that. I still need a bigger generator. This is gonna get us by until we can get an actual 12,000 watt running generator or bigger, but it's doing the job. The other thing that we found is it says it has to have at least a 100-pound bottle, which is what we have feeding it, but in this cold weather, the bottle will actually auto refrigerate and freeze up on us after a couple hours of running it. So the generator will keep running, but it will bog down when there's a load put on it. And so the chargeverter will actually kick on and off and not actually charge, even though the generator is just constantly running at a lower fuel rate. So one thing we've done during the colder days is we've put gasoline in it and run it off gasoline. We can get the higher wattage out of it, as well as it will just run until it runs out of gas. It doesn't freeze up like the propane does. So all in all, this generator was a great purchase. We've been very happy with it. It is more than getting us enough power on the days that we need it. Before we had this generator, we had just the little 3,000 watt propane generator, and that was barely keeping up with our usage, not even charging. Now we can run this generator when we have no sunny day. When we have days with no sun, we can run this generator every other day and keep our batteries charged up. If you like this content and want to see more of it, go ahead and click the subscribe button and like this video. Also, leave a comment down below if you know why I can only get 70 amps out of the chargeverter from this generator.